Well, it's the evening before Indiana's turkey season opens, and I'm sitting out here trying to see if I can hear her gobble. I'll go ahead and preface this whole season by saying I am not a good turkey hunter. I've killed a few birds, most of them with a bow. I've never felt like I'm very good at it. Not that you really have to be super good to kill a turkey, but have yet to hear a bird. Should be able to hear him from a long ways off if this dang brown thrasher would shut up. Gorgeous night to be out anyway. I'll probably be coming here first thing tomorrow. See if I can get one going. Opening morning. I'm walking in. I've got a long walk. Kind of a late start, but it's cloudy and foggy. And the strap on my decoy bag just broke. So I'll be carrying those by hand. This morning has not been going as planned. This is the first day of every season is usually this way. So, alright, I'm gonna put the camera away and go get set up. I've probably got about a 600, 700 yard walk. And it's just getting twilight, so that's good. I think I've got one bird that's probably about 100 yards from me, just over the crest of this ridge behind me. There may be a couple that are further down, but I know for sure I've got that one that I found last night right back over here over my left shoulder. And there's one gobbling further out across the field now. But I'm gonna do just a really light call on the slate, just to let him know I'm here. Here he comes. I'll get the camera turned around. I have no idea why he isn't committing. I don't know if he doesn't see the decoys or what, but he's out there strutting and gobbling. By about 100 yards or so. Just standing there. He's kind of working parallel to me. But he's definitely not coming in right now. He's fired up though. I would think he'd come in. Here we go. Just smoked my decoy. I don't know why, but I kept telling myself aim low because I'm kind of shooting uphill. And I had tension on that string for such a long time. My arm was starting to shake. And then I got drawn on him and had a chance, and then he went behind my decoy. And I kept waiting for him to pop his head back up or to come around. He did everything he was supposed to do. I just didn't execute, and I aimed too low, and I did not keep my head and my shot. We had our chance. Opening morning, blew it. That is so frustrating. I had that turkey dead. May go ahead and pack it up and head over to the other place real quick and see if I can't get on a tom over there. First few days of the season was a great time to try to get on one that hasn't been educated. And there's one around here that now has. So, good morning so far. We'll see if we can keep the streak rolling. Just got myself tucked into this cedar at the other property that I have, and this is a place that it's kind of a crapshoot. Right here, this is about a 7-acre patch of woods, and there's not much woods for probably about a mile from here. See if we can get round 2 going here. I've got a turkey walking in. I got up because I hadn't been hearing anything. Walked over to the woods and looked out across the open grass. There's a big tom walking right this way. He's probably about 200 yards away. But he was on a beeline for this spot. That must be a pretty shy turkey. Walked back and forth, strutting a little bit, and he came maybe 5 or 10 yards closer. And he just didn't like what he saw. He ended up slinking back into that woods. He never even made a sound. I figured a lone tom would probably run right in at the chance at a hen by noon, but I guess not him. I wasn't able to get out first thing this morning. I had stuff I needed to do. This is the bottom ground that was below that ridge where I started off yesterday morning. I shot at that turkey probably 150, 175 yards from here yesterday, and now I'm down in this creek bottom, and I'm just set up down here in this thicket. There's a tiny little opening. I've got just one decoy. I've got a hen decoy out there today. And this would be a good place to ambush them. I'm just tucked in here against this tree, bunch of brush all around me. I was doing a last ditch effort call. It's about 12:30. I've called probably 5 different times over the past hour and a half. Finally got one to gobble, and he's right over here to my left. He came right in. I just didn't have a shot where he was standing. Came from the direction I thought he would too. That's too bad. He's working off across the creek bottom now. I think he checked out that decoy. It'd probably help if we just got a different turkey in here instead of trying to hunt the same one. This is a pretty neat place to turkey hunt. Both times I've set up, I've had a turkey in range. Yesterday I botched the shot, and this time he didn't present an opportunity. My buddy Jake was nice enough to guide me on a turkey hunt since I can't get it done myself. We've got a couple gobblers that I think they just flew off roost, and they're kind of working away from us, but they should end up back in this field, hopefully. I really enjoy that though. Yeah. It's not deer hunting, but boy, that's a lot of fun. Oh, I see him. Yeah, I see him too. decoy. Yes. You're done, buddy. You're done. No way. That arrow went exactly where I wanted it. I mean, the other two saw me. There was no doubt they saw me, but I figured one of them's going to be distracted enough, and he was beating up on the decoy. My first traditional bird kill. Heck yeah. And I am shaking like a leaf. I made the mistake last time on opening morning of trying to pre-draw way too soon, and you saw in the footage my arm was just shaking like this, so I tried to play it cool and just wait. I waited until they were right there. I don't know how far that is, probably 7-8 yards at the most. That was awesome. I don't even think he knew the arrow hit him. It zipped through him, and he was just standing there like, what the heck? That was super cool. I'll go out and get him here in a second after I gain my composure. That was awesome, buddy. Thank you. That was really cool. Longbow, baby. That's so cool. I don't really know what to say. That was a rush like I haven't had for a while. That was really cool, and it helped having Jake as my cameraman, because I was able to not have to monkey with the camera at all, so I was able to just focus on the shot. I don't know why I shoot traditional archery other than it's a rush when it comes together. I mean, there's a lot of times it doesn't, but it's a lot of fun when it does. Big old beautiful bird, just awesome. Jake was bragging because he shot one on Wednesday, and he said he's got his turkey breast marinate in the grill later today, so now I've got one I can look forward to.
Ben, that's the coolest turkey hunt I think we've ever produced, and I couldn't be more proud to call you a WKP team member. I think I'll just stay at home from now on during turkey season and let you do the work. Thanks for watching this week's White Knuckle Web Show.
This past season, I wanted to create the best food plots I could. And that's when we met Don Higgins and the guys from Real World Wildlife Seed. And these guys have it as bad for whitetails as we do. And when you talk to them about their product, when you talk to them about their whitetails, you get the sensation that you're talking to your brother, and it's not about business. It's not about anything but growing the best whitetails you can possibly grow with the best seed and offering the best product out there. And I truly believe Real World does that.
I had to redo my clover plots after a disaster last year. This year I came back with Real World Wildlife clover chicory mix, right? It's the chicory. It makes all the difference. It's been awesome. It's come up for a first year seeding. I've seen some good crops and some bad crops. This clover is just dynamite. I mowed it for the first time already last week, and I had 8 to 10 inches growth on most of it. It just looks incredible. Never seen anything like it. It's been the best clover stand I've ever had, bar none.